Ako malo ispod. Zajedno sa Risterom ili sa Risterom.
Može samo malo kamere, samo prolaz.
President, how are you? Pardon.
That's a Serbia, custom Serbian tradition. You can taste this. It's handmade. Red bean salt. That's what we do.
Ajmo, Medi. Kamere.
Handmade. Red bean salt. That's what we do.
Ajmo, Medi. Kamere.
Dobar dan, predsjedniče, dobrodošli.
So welcome to the Serbian house. We would like to share the best what we have. And our story is based on the tree of life. You can notice that the roots are big as the head of the tree. And they are made of DNA chain. These beautiful genes, which belong to Nikola Tesla, to Milutin Milankovic, to Nadežda Petrovic, and many famous artists, are represented through these roots. And we, living Serbs today, we are the main part of the tree. This is our future generation. So our main goal is actually to keep these wonderful genes and to pass them to the next generation, and to make sure that next generation can make a big things, at least big like our past relatives did, and to be a big head of the tree as a big future. So in this, at the walls of the exhibition, you can notice that the first Serb won the Olympic medal in 1896 in Athens, and since then we have really great success in the sport, but not only in the sport. Our roots are also Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla, Milutin Milankovic, as the great inventors of their time, was really talented inventors, and these are actually the drawings of the Nikola Tesla, which are animated by Miluša Jovović, our mastermind of this exhibition. Here we came to the tourist organization of Serbia. And on the walls you can see that we play a bit with the colors of our flag of great success, but we are not inventors in the past, we are also inventors in the future. So 1 year ago, here in Paris, Belgrade and Serbia won the organization of Expo 2027, and once again we would like to underline that in our history, in our roots, are changing the world to be a better place to live. Only big nations was nominated and candidate for the Expo organization, and we are really glad that we won the organization of Expo 2027. So over here you can take a look in Belgrade, exactly the same window which we call window to Belgrade, window to Expo. People are in Desmihajlova Street, which is the main pedestrian zone in Belgrade.
In the same time.
In the same time, this is a real time, and if you wish, you can play some little game with them or just wave them. So during the all Olympic Games, možemo X-Sox da odiramo. We have a few athletes from Serbia right now over there. Da, ako je još pored. Da.
Čekaj, molim da se...
Dali su nam tamo... Evo je.
Ovako će.
I didn't believe that it was going to work, but
Izvolite. So the team of our expo...
our task is not to lose.
Theme of our expo is play sport, play music, play for humanity. So it's all about play, because without play there is no innovation, there is no science, there is no...
We won. They made a mistake. Ciao, Tijana.
Molim vas, idemo
Nemoj
tamo
pustiti
sledeće.
ovako inače.
And you notice the names around us. This is the names of the all athletes which was on Olympic Games under the flag of Serbia. So you will notice maybe some... You will maybe notice that there is some Croatian names or Slovenian names. All athletes which was winning the Olympic Games under the flag of Yugoslavia, no matter how, on the name under the flag of Serbia, no matter how Serbia was named at the time. So we have Kingdom of Serbia, Kingdom of Serbs, Croats and Slovenians, Kingdom of Yugoslavia, Socialist Yugoslavia, and all the way to these days when we are Republic of Serbia again. Here we make some small effort to make a scan of the big documentation of archive of Yugoslavia. You can find some old photos, which is for the first time published in really high resolution from the first Olympic Games where the Kingdom of Serbia was there until the last Olympic Games from Japan. And this wall, which we call Wall of Fame, you can see the names of the athletes from the past, recent past, but also the most famous athletes at this time which are now in Olympic Games. And we like to say that this is actually a motto because to the roots of the Serbian nation.
Tamo ima nastavak.
Da, da.
Aj samo požurimo da ne mučimo.
These are the roots. The art composition, please let's go this way. The art composition of the Dušan Jovović. He's trying to tell us the story about life. These really unique paintings, every painting of 5 of them, which represent 5 different stages of life, have 54 layers. In these 15 stages of life, have 54 layers. In these 54 layers, Kušanjović used drawings, paintings, photos, but also you can notice that he's using the light. It gets this illusion of multi-dimension, and more than 1 million optical fibers are inside of these paintings. It's not everything, it's not nice in the paintings, because the life is not just about nice things. You can find that, love, everything.
Znaš šta je za nije lepo? To što ćeš ti sutra da ideš na utakmicu, košarkaš, pa ja neću.
Hvala vam, predsjedniče. This cloud is connected to the Google weather. It's analyzed data about the weather above Serbia in the real time. So we didn't bring just the ground, just the heat as a press, the heart. We bring the piece of the Serbian sky to Parizu, and it's connecting to this wonderful exhibition. And this is the heart of exhibition. Human heart, also very knowledge. It's reminding us that it's free. So he made it, it's amazing, but it's reminding us that our bodies, they are not made to stay on the lawn of this world. And this just reminds us that we give the best for ourselves, but not only for our nation, but for all humankind. We have a chance, if you look there, to become a root of our nation. And please, let's go here.
Za swojego konia mile moje drogie, lecę moje synie.
we move to this part or below? Just to have the clear side. Please, all the guests. Thank you so much.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour et bienvenue à l'inauguration de la Maison Serbe. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the inauguration of the Serbian House. Dame i gospodo, dobar dan i dobrodošli na svečano otvaranje Srpske kuće. I now give the floor to the President of the Republic of Serbia, Mr. Aleksandar Vučić.
Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, very welcome to Serbian House, and Mr. Minister, honored and privileged to have you here. All our dear guests, Rene, Milorad, all the others, thank you for coming here. We are honored and privileged to hosting you here. Olympism seeks to create a way of life based on the joy found in effort, the educational value of a good example, and respect for universal fundamental ethical principles, as articulated by Pierre de Coubertin, the father of the modern Olympic Games. This vision is a guiding light for all of us as we gather here in the City of Lights for the magnificent Olympic Games. In this very same humanistic spirit, we immersed into our souls to create a Serbian house. Therefore, it is my immense pleasure to welcome you today to the Serbian house at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. This extraordinary pavilion is designed to immerse you in the heart and soul of Serbia. From July 27th to August 11th, nestled in the picturesque La Villette Park, the Park of Nations alongside the French house and 13 other nations, the Serbian house will be a unique cultural hub, offering a multidimensional exploration of Serbia's rich heritage, innovative spirit, and warm hospitality. The Serbian house is more than just a pavilion. It is a journey into the essence of our nation. As you step inside, you enter a world where tradition meets modernity, innovation meets athletic achievement, and hospitality meets business acumen. At the heart of our pavilion stands a 6.5-meter high sculpture symbolizing the Tree of Life, representing our deep roots planted by our ancestors, great scientists, innovators, artists, and the renowned Serbian farmers who throughout history donned uniforms to become fighters and liberators. This sculpture's trunk represents us, our current generation, tasked with passing the legacy of these remarkable individuals to the next generation, symbolized by the tree's crown. Our duty is to ensure that this crown is as flourishing and expansive as the roots are deep, securing a glorious future for the Serbian people, matching the grandeur of our past. Our aspiration for the future is to give back to the world as much as Tesla, Milankovic, and Pupin gave. Designed to captivate and engage with cutting-edge multimedia technology, the Serbian house brings to life the walls of this beautiful building with songs that transform them into the walls of Nemanjić monasteries and other major Serbian dynasties. Advanced algorithms animate the colors and movements of Nadezhda Petrović, perhaps our most esteemed impressionist painter in this wheat field where every stalk was harvested in Serbia. We have also brought historical figures like Tesla and Milankovic to life through technology connecting the past with the present. In the spirit of Olympism, the Serbian house proudly showcases the achievements of our athletes. From the moment you enter, the walls are adorned with the names of Olympic medalists who have brought honor to our beloved Serbia. For the first time, a rich collection of documentary material offers a glimpse into Serbia's illustrious history at the Olympic Games. This unique photo collection highlights our enduring commitment to sporting excellence. Serbia is renowned for its hospitality, and at the Serbian house we invite you to taste the flavors of our country. Talented young chefs from the Serbia Junior Chef Club will prepare traditional dishes with a modern twist, allowing you to savor authentic Serbian cuisine. From aromatic kebabs with truffles from Fruška Gora, buns from Zlatibor, and Smederevo's finest rakia, our culinary specialties promise to delight. The Serbian house offers an immersive experience through sight, sound, smell, movement, and taste. Thoughtfully designed to engage the visitor's sense, it makes you feel as if you have stepped into a new dimension where every detail speaks of Serbia's cultural richness. We believe the Serbian house will leave a lasting impression, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of our country. We are proud to be among the few offering free entry, emphasizing our commitment to openness and inclusivity. We also have a series of special events planned, including a rich cultural program featuring our artists and showcasing perhaps the greatest project of our country, Expo 2027, which we won right here in Paris. We hope that the Serbian House will be the best invitation for the world to come to Belgrade in 2027 and participate in the specialized World Exhibition. Finally, let me extend an invitation to all Parisians and their guests to visit the Serbian House and personally experience the beauty, innovation, and warmth that define Serbia. Your presence will be a great honor for Serbia and significantly contribute to celebrating our shared Olympic values. To underline Serbia's enduring presence at significant global events, let us reflect on a momentous occasion in history. The Exposition Universelle in Paris at the beginning of the 20th century was a world's fair held to celebrate the achievements of the past century and to accelerate development into the next. During this grand exposition, the Serbian pavilion stood out remarkably, earning 186 medals for its contributions. This success demonstrated Serbia's capabilities across multiple disciplines and brought international recognition to our nation. Serbia's legacy of excellence continued in the 1924 Paris Olympics, where our athletes showcased their strength by winning 2 medals in wrestling. These achievements highlighted Serbia's prowess and commitment to the Olympic spirit. Today, as we gather in the same city a century later, we anticipate much greater success for our athletes, aiming to bring home more medals than ever before. At the end, we'd like just to say a few words in Serbian. Mnogo sam srećan i zahvalan svima koji su radili na ovome. Vi, svi iz Srbije, znate da sam uvek sumnjičav prema ovakvim stvarima, da se uvek protivim i velikom izdvajanju novca, ali sam sada posebno srećan zbog onoga kako smo predstavili svoju zemlju ovde. Malo sam ljubomoran na sve one koji će sutra da ostanu, da gledaju našu košarkašku reprezentaciju, jer me čekaju obaveze u Srbiji, ali sam siguran, bez obzira na to što nas je danas na kraju samo Mikec obradovao, čini mi se, ne znam šta je Sara još uradila u ovom trenutku. Dakle, bori se u ovom trenutku, nadamo se da će da pobedi. Dakle, siguran sam da ćemo ostvariti velike rezultate i velike pobede. I ništa tako brzo i tako jednostavno Srbiju ne ujedini kao što su naši sportisti i njihovi uspesi. Želim im mnogo pobeda i našim francuskim domaćinima, našim francuskim prijateljima da kažem veliko hvala i hvala gospodinu Risteru i hvala gospodinu Trokazu što su danas ovde sa nama, što su ukazali čast, poštovanje našoj zemlji i tu vrstu gostoprimstva nećemo nikada zaboraviti. Verujem da ćemo uskoro moći da uzvratimo pravim velikim gostoprimstvom i predsedniku Makronu, i gospodinu Risteru, i gospodinu Trokazu i svima drugima koji dolaze u Srbiju. Živela Srbija i ja verujem u naše sportiste i pozivam ih da ih pobede sve, da osvoje što je moguće više medalja, a i sa 10 mi ćemo biti zadovoljni. Hvala vam najlepše. Živela Srbija.
Thank you, Mr. President. And now I give the floor to the Minister Delegate for Foreign Trade, Attractiveness, the French-speaking world, and the French national abroad, Mr. Frank Rister.
Mr. President, Mr. Minister, Madame Ambassador, Madame la Députée, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. Dear President, it's a great honor for me to be with you today for the opening of this Serbian house. This house is another symbol of your willingness to strengthen the relationship between France and Serbia. One example between others of your willingness, and the fact that you have chosen this specific place to host your Serbian house is a good symbol as well of what we want to do with this Olympic Games 2024 in Paris, to extend this moment of the humanity sharing values to other fields, for instance, culture and arts. And the fact that you invest such a lot in this Serbian house, in a cultural place such famous as this theater of Villette, one of the arts of cultural creation in France, is really for us a great honor and once again a great symbol of your willingness. 100 years after the last Olympic Games in Paris, France is extremely proud to host these unique events. 16 million visitors are awaited to watch 15,000 athletes compete in 32 spots across France during the Games. Faithful to the legacy of Pierre de Coubertin, the French founder of the modern Olympics, the Games are a unique opportunity to tighten bonds between nations. All the more so between sporting nations, and I consider Serbia as definitely being one of them. I am very honored to be here today for the opening of the Serbian House, especially as I was due to visit Serbia last June to keep strengthening our relation. The political context in France led me to cancel the visit. But I want to say I keep a warm souvenir of my official visit to Serbia in November 2020. The Serbian-French relationship brings great perspective ahead, and you and President Macron are paving the way. As we celebrate 185 years of diplomatic relations between our two countries, I want to underline the vitality of our partnership. And it is remarkable to note that sport has always been part of it, with Serbian athletes taking part in the Paris Games in 1924. France and Serbia share the same passion for sport, and I would like to pay tribute to some of the greatest sports figures who have written the history of our two countries. Božidar Maljković, president of the Serbian Olympic Committee and former coach of the Limoges Basket Club. Marina Maljković, Franco-Serbian national and current coach of the Serbian national female basketball team. And Nataša Kovačević, a great player and another symbol of the place of sport in our bilateral relations. Basketball plays obviously a key role in the friendship between our two countries. But how can we not also mention one of the greatest handball players in history, Nikola Karabatic, who discovered the sport as a child in Serbia before flying the flag of France on the international stage. And of course, I could not forget the strong ties the tennis player Novak Djokovic has built with France, at Roland Garros in particular. France and Serbia have a common attachment to the Olympic values, but more than that, they share values that they can fully express within the European project. President Macron's first visit in Serbia in 2019 was an important milestone in the renewal of our long-standing friendship. It led to the signing of an intergovernmental agreement in 2020 covering important projects like the Belgrade Metro. And your different visits, Mr. President, into France is also an important symbol in this direction. Since then, our two countries have had numerous high-level contacts, and we have kept strengthening our bonds. The role of the French Development Agency is supporting reforms, and the energy transition in Serbia is just one example. Trade between our two countries has tripled since 2010, and France is striving to deepen our economic ties. I would like to mention the recent signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Serbian government, Vinci and Suez, concerning the Veliko Selo water treatment plant, the first facility of its kind in Belgrade. Finally, I would like to mention the dynamism of our cultural and intellectual exchanges as demonstrated by France's presence as guest of honor at the Belgrade Book Fair a few months ago. And today, the opening of this great Serbian house is another illustration of our strong relation. I also would like to have one word about something else we share, a common attachment to the French language. With several hundred thousands of French-speaking people in Serbia, and Serbia's application for full membership within the Organisation Internationale de la Francophonie. Over the next few days, France and Serbia are scheduled to play a number of matches, notably in men's and women's volleyball. I wish the players from our two countries a great encounter in the spirit of respect, friendship and excellence promoted by Pierre de Coubertin. I wish Serbian athletes as many medals as possible and even better results than at the Tokyo Games. See you in 2027 when Serbia will host the specialized exhibition on the theme of sport and music. French companies will be happy to contribute to this great project. Long live to the Serbian-French friendship and long live to the Paris Olympic and Paralympic Games. I will also say it in French. Vive l'amitié entre la France et la Serbie et vive les Jeux Olympiques et Paralympiques de Paris 2024. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Minister. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to join us for a cocktail reception at the restaurant of the Serbian House. Thank you. Merci.